Jacksonville's greatest hits.
Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you.
Sunny 102.3. WSOL HD2 Yulee. W272CQ Jacksonville. Sunny 102.3. Jacksonville's greatest hits. The following program is sponsored. The opinions and statements made by the host and the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of Sunny 102.3 or its parent company, Delmarva Educational Association.
Sunny 102.3 presents The Gone Fishing Show with Rick Hale, Joe Dion, and Jeff Altman.
I tell you why I can't find.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, welcome to the Gone Fishing Show. This is Rick Hale, along with Joe Joe.
It's me, Joe.
Joe Dion. And Mr. Jeff Altman with his hair all cut and looking nice.
Ooh. How we doing, Rick?
Doing good. Doing good.
Man, I tell you what, whoever uses this spot during the week, they've got it cranked up that like blows you out. have to adjust the volume.
Adjust the volume a little bit. That's good. All right, we had another nice, busy weekend, holiday weekend, but seems like the fishing has slowed down a little bit due to the thunderstorms that are coming through.
Yep.
Had a pretty bad one yesterday afternoon. Got to go to my first baseball game. Got all excited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my youngest grandson played, and his team won. Yep. He went 0 for 1, but he did.
Okay.
So he hit the ball.
Hey.
They're playing in St. Johns County. They're playing their middle school schedule. Trying to get the whole schedule in about 2 weeks. So it's almost playing daily. So it was exciting.
They're saying for you to get closer to the mic.
I don't know why.
You're going up and down. You're up and down.
At my age, don't go there, bud. Please. At my age, the
Okay, all right, Ashley. Don't worry, they got a blue pill for that.
Okay, I wasn't talking about that, Joe.
So everybody went to church Sunday, is that correct?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, but anyway, not many people going out due to the thunderstorm.
Yeah. They get nasty in the afternoon.
They got yesterday.
You know?
I think it was
that's summertime weather.
Well, to begin with, it was that tropical depression or tropical whatever that caused the rain. And last night, though, I think you're right. It was a summer thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And
the heat and the humidity. I mean, it was humid all day, and that blows them up.
Now, I did get out this weekend and did catch a nice trout, but not 20 inches.
20? Didn't get you a 20?
19.
Live shrimp?
Matter of fact, yes. I caught a small flounder, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. Caught a nice flounder. Not nice. It was
fat.
It was legal in fact.
I bet it was fat.
Yes. Oh, the finger mullet are everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Just everywhere.
Yep.
So these, matter of fact, I'm going to give you all one of these to look at if you haven't already seen it. I know Joe, I don't know, buddy. I'm not doing good with you.
Well, I was just on the phone.
That's good. Here you go, Joe.
I was just on the phone with Jill from FWC, and I've got a contact number for Her name's Amanda Nally. She's a public information specialist, so I'm going to talk with her this week
Yeah, we'll
and
see.
have a little more info.
I
And
wish
maybe
I wish you had had him call in today.
you know, Jill's been, they're still under a no work or no travel thing.
Ben.
Yeah. And she goes, truthfully, I haven't been following it because she's at home taking care of her kids and, doing homeschooling. So.
Okay, we'll discuss that in the second segment of the show about that. So you did go fishing also, Jeff?
Yeah.
And caught some flounder?
I've caught some flounder, got some redfish. They were real nice topwater redfish.
Oh, that's the one.
A few days ago, yeah. We went out in the kayaks up off Hector Drive, creeks out there, and I'm coming out of, second or third cast, and I flipped it out there, and probably maybe a foot of water at the most, and about 2 twitches, boom, it exploded on it. But the fun thing was, I made a long cast, so I was throwing a scooter walk, and those things will go a country mile.
Yeah, they're good.
And so it hit it way out there. So I had a
fight.
I had a real good fight.
Yeah.
And it ran from one side of the creek to the other side of the creek and tried to do a couple of laps, went under the boat, all kinds of fun
It was
stuff.
a creek runner.
Yeah, definitely.
Want to welcome a couple of new listeners today. Patricia McGarvin, Lynette Soils, Hampshire.
I like that name.
How about it, Lynette? Welcome, guys. Appreciate it.
Lynette, Lynette or new Lynette?
No, that's Linnea, not Lynette.
You're right. You are.
I'm always right. That's why I'm here, to correct your wrong. Because I'm always right.
That's better than being left.
That's not right. I need a haircut.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that one.
My barber is so backed up, it'll be Tuesday before I can get my haircut.
Well,
I've got to find
And I
out.
only go to one barber, and you know who that man is.
Well, I'm trying to get tags for my car, man.
oh yeah, I think Monday you're gonna start opening.
No, they'll start taking reservations.
Oh, reservations.
I think.
I wonder if we'll be able to go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, if I had the paperwork and everything. I've misplaced all the mail and everything on the cars and the boat. So I'm going to have to go, inside where they have the computer and pull everything up. Thank goodness they extended it through June 31st for us May people.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's your volume. That would be your
That would be
volume.
me.
Oh, that was you? That was you?
That was me. I'm trying to get
I got
the
you.
show
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and I didn't have my volume down. So,
Rick Jr.
all right, let me.
Better check mine.
Yeah, you better check yours. Still having a lot of problems. People trying to get inventory in. We got some in, but it's still been tough. Been really tough to try to get anything in the store. I ordered $600 worth of fish bites, but I haven't seen them yet. I got a couple.
We got rod holders for the beach.
Would you believe we sold every one of those?
Since yesterday? You had
Yeah.
like a dozen of them in there.
No, we had 36. 1 dozen packs. So how many we brought in? So when you were there, we're down to a dozen?
Yeah.
So 24 went out in one day
Wow.
on Wednesday.
Beach fishing is hot.
Beach fishing is hot. Now, you see some of the film that Noel Kearns put up? It's
Which one? There's like 12 a day.
I think it was one of all the sand fleas and everything you could see.
Oh, were those sand fleas that he was taking a video of? I thought it was something else that he had
They
mentioned.
might have.
Yeah, it was something else. It wasn't the fleas. It was something else.
It was showing you do not want to lay on the beach all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
They
no.
were like tarantulas or something, or black widows, or whatever them spiders are.
But anyway, the Intercoastal had some nice fish. Luckily, what on Sunday, we found us a creek, and we saw somebody else about 4 or 5 creeks over. The traffic was so bad Sunday.
Oh, Hector Drive?
No, we were on Beach Boulevard.
Oh, I'll tell you about Hector.
I mean, yeah, we found a back creek where the waves didn't come back, where all the boats going in and out, and it was terrible traffic-wise.
Got a little letter from FWC yesterday. I'm sure everybody else did too.
Were you in trouble?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just wanted my opinion
Well, that's what
on the flounder.
I said we're going to talk about in the second hour. I think I meant the second
Segment.
In the second segment.
Yes.
We're going to talk about it in a few minutes.
Yeah. We don't have enough time to go through it, the whole thing.
Oh, here's a letter. I just got a letter from Rick. A stock status update. Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about that in the second hour.
Okay.
Or the second segment.
But at least
Talk about it in
finally,
a few minutes.
the one subject of the one fish that I have been harping on for about 3 years is finally being looked at.
Bluefish.
And
Toadfish?
toadfish, I said, I wanted toadfish. Terry caught one Sunday and brought it up. She says, God, that's an ugly fish. She says, did Joe model this thing?
But you know, they're supposed to taste really good.
I wouldn't know.
I haven't eaten one,
No.
but, you know, I mean, have you ever seen a monkfish?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost the same thing.
Monkfish is, like, fabulous.
Really?
Yeah. Very good fish to eat.
And they look almost exactly alike.
Looks like a giant toadfish.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they're supposed to be good.
Well, also the ones that they're killing at down in the reefs.
The lionfish.
Lionfish.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be good eaten.
I saw Harriet made gar balls. She had gar, and she had cleaned it and, you know, found a couple of recipes for gar
Really?
and cleaned them. And she did a little video and then, like, made fish balls.
Out of it.
You ever heard
Yeah.
of Peters Creek in Green Cove Springs?
Yes.
You want some big gar? Some big gators?
Really?
Go in there, buddy.
We saw a picture.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be in the Fishing Connection coming out next week.
And
Check that out.
Did I see Eddie Kabler had one too?
Yeah.
He had a pretty big garfish.
He got a nice one. I mean, I remember back in the day, because we used to go to Guana and catch them out there
Yeah.
and use them for shark bait.
Ain't seen any out there in a long time.
I'll see some in the river. I saw some in Arlington, I don't know, a couple months ago. I was out there and
Really?
over near Exchange Island. And it went swimming by. It was like, holy mackerel, look at that guy.
I was informed that there are the beautiful striped fish in the St. Johns River around the school board building, the Hart Bridge.
Really, they're getting them down there?
They're called the snook.
Oh, I thought you were talking about stripers.
And Pottsburg Creek, there's snook.
You know, snook in Pottsburg.
Yes, there's snook in Pottsburg
No,
Creek.
there ain't.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you going to believe that, Joe?
I was informed by a reliable source that he had caught a couple of snook.
Yeah, I think he drank a couple too many before he talked to you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he meant Arlington River or further into the creek towards Beach Boulevard, which that I would doubt. There's where you're going to get some gar, too, is around Beach Boulevard, Pottsburg Creek.
Right?
Yep. I remember when I got that new native. That was the first fish I brought in. When I watched it, there was a darn gator. It was a nice little gar.
Well, you should have called 904-831-1023 and let those guys know what's going on.
That would be the Gone Fishing Show in Jacksonville, Florida on Sunny 102.3, 831-1023 with a 904 area code. Give us a shout. You got something you want to say about some fishing stories? Call us, tell us about it. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility as repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793. Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
Heading out to Hexer Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Hexer Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call at 757-1600. A big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance, Browns Fish Camp, 757-1600.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we're back. I've got one of the hottest selling items I got in my store right now, and that's Scoozy Shoes, guys. Let me tell you what, that is a top-rated boat shoe. People are loving them. I'm really surprised.
They weigh virtually nothing.
Yeah, how much they're, how good they're selling, how much people like them, and so on. But that's great. I want you to come by, please, and check out the Scoozy shoes. They're regular $89.99. We got a 20% off right now. So come by and check them out. They're great shoes. Know that. Okay. One of my pet peeves for about 3 years has been the size of flounders. They were legal flounders, some of the smaller ones you could catch and not, you could see right through them. And I just always thought they were too small. The minimum size was too small.
Little tater chips.
Yes. And I'm still not really happy to see the size that they're proposing. Now, the flounder management changes. These are the changes going in from a staff recommendation, and I'm going to let Joe or Jeff tell you about the cover letter that came in with this. With well, first of all, let me go over the changes they are proposing.
Is that the top part that you're talking about?
Yes. They're going to reduce. They would like to reduce the recreational bag limit from 10 to 5 fish per person. Increase minimum size limit from 12 to 14. I still think 15 inches is a better minimum length for flounder. Now, do y'all agree with me or not?
Yeah, 15's good. I mean, I'm happy with 14. I mean, it's a lot better than 12.
12, yeah.
At least they're making some changes. I don't really like the 5 fish per person. I'd rather either stay at 10 or drop it to 8.
What's flounder?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
I'm 5.
I'm a 5 person also.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you need 8 flounder for?
I give away a lot.
Well, so that's it.
Yeah.
You're giving them away. If you're catching them for yourself,
that's the
you eat.
purpose.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I mean, I've got people that, I'll take fish to that really appreciate it, and, like my dad and my stepmom.
Yeah, and your family.
Yeah. So I'm going out, but I'll go out for a few hours in the evening, and,
I could go out for a few hours every evening for 3 weeks and catch 2.
And not get 5.
I get 2.
Well, see, I would like to see it really 8 per boat. But it's no matter how many people on it, 8 per boat.
What's the limit now? 12?
Well, it's 5 per person. So if you got 4 people in a boat can bring in 20 flounder. So,
well, if there's,
what's the deal on gigging? Is there anything on gigging? Is that still good to go? Or
I haven't.
Yeah, no, they're talking about dropping the. Well, yeah, I mean the gigging's still going, but I
have issues with that personally. I have issues with that because how can you actually tell the size of that fish underwater? An accurate size before you stick it.
Yeah, you're not going to get an accurate size, but I think people that gig and do it often.
They know. Yeah.
They know what they're sticking and stuff.
Right.
I mean, because those bright lights, you can really see them underwater.
Yeah.
So if you see something that looks,
Jeff, now, fish underwater are bigger than the ones above the water.
It's like looking at a picture on Facebook. It's like, man, that fish doesn't look like it's 16 inches, but it's probably 18, but it don't look like it's 18.
Right.
Well, my point was that everything that gets away is bigger underwater than it is if you caught it.
So I need to stay underwater? Is that what I need to do?
No, you need to keep your fish underwater like you always do.
I mean,
okay.
Did you see this doormat?
Yeah, I saw that doormat.
Yeah. Hey, I broke 3 rods trying to get that one in.
Okay.
You got it on a 17.
I still would love to see a 15.
I got calamari at the house bigger than that.
Establish a November closure, recreational and commercial.
I don't like that.
I don't really care for
like
that.
The winter flounder run.
Exactly.
I'm not thrilled with that at all.
And I'm gonna go over some of that with the point.
But
you just
also,
made.
I believe they're going to have like a town hall meeting type thing.
Let's go through the rules, and then we'll talk about that next. Establish a commercial vessel limit of 150, which I think is 50 too many.
Yep.
And it says when using allowable gear, and I'm not familiar with
what's allowable
for commercial fishermen. Extend all FWC flounder regulations into federal waters. I agree with that.
Explain that.
Okay. Did you know it's legal to catch a red snapper and keep it?
Yes.
Where?
Inside of whatever.
State water.
State water. State water. 5 miles?
The 3 miles on the
3 miles,
side.
okay.
5 miles on the west coast.
Yeah.
And
so if you
3
get
miles
really
east coast.
lucky.
So
Or got a
what they're
number.
saying is they're taking their laws, the state laws of 3 miles, and extending it on out to federal waters. So the federal government would have the same laws as the state government. That's what they're saying on that. And so,
Good thing we got a politician in the
an ex-politician.
Yeah, well, you understand all that stuff.
X?
Yeah. I don't think you're ever an ex, are you? Once you get rid of a wife, then you be an
Done
ex.
that a few times. I ain't gonna go there.
I got more X's than I got pluses. Okay.
That's a good thing.
I guess so. All right. Now to get back to what you were talking about, Jeff.
Yeah, I saw a post. I'll try to look it up and see exactly when it is. Or Rick's got it right there in front of
The
him.
Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission needs your input on future management of the flounder fishery. The FWC is hosting virtual public workshops on the topic. Share your input by attending one of these workshops. Workshops will begin at 6 p.m.
Is it
on
Monday?
June the 2nd and June the 4th. I think that's a Tuesday. I'm not sure. It might be Monday.
I think Monday's the.
You might be right. I'm not sure.
I am.
Okay. To connect to the workshop, go to FWC Adobe, I guess it is.
Monday's the first.
Monday's the first, so
Yeah,
it's Tuesday.
so
workshop.
Tuesday and
Adobe
Thursday
Connect.
night.
AdobeConnect.com. Joe, you're more familiar with that.
Adobe?
Is that right? Am I reading that right?
Let's see.
I mean, I didn't know. I'm not that computer. I do
Yeah,
go
so
for my age with a computer.
This right here isn't law yet.
No, this is a proposal.
Right. This is a proposal, so they will take input
Right. That
on.
June the 2nd and 4th.
Right. So I mean, if they get enough people going, 15's a better number.
Right.
So if everybody tunes
Joe,
in,
is that Adobe
That's
Connect?
Adobe, yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of AdobeConnect.com. I'm sorry. So it's go to the FWC AdobeConnect.com MFM Marine Fishery Management.
I'm sure we can get a link put up.
Instructions for how to phone in will be provided at the workshop link. Okay. If you can't attend a virtual workshop, view a video of the workshop presentation by visiting myfwc.com/saltwater comments and clicking workshop. Submit your comments online by visiting myfwc.com/saltwater comments. So there's many ways they're giving you an opportunity to
Voice our opinion.
voice your opinion. Now, I'm assuming, and that always has been biting me in the tail lately, that the radio station's going to allow us to have 4 people in here now that the world is open.
It's halfway open.
It's on stage 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm hoping to have them maybe come in and make a presentation on this.
Do you know a Rhonda Robinson?
Yes.
Okay.
Rhonda Robinson.
Just got a request, so I didn't know.
Rhonda Robinson.
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
Rhonda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Rhonda graduated together.
She wants to be friends. We're going to be friends.
Rhonda Bone.
Yes.
Yeah. George's daughter.
1966. I hate to give it away, Rhonda.
Man.
What a great year, though.
She used to babysit me.
She changed your diapers?
Yes, she did.
904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. GoneFishingShow.com is the website. Come by, check it out. We are streaming live on Facebook. Go to Gone Fishing Show on Facebook, and we will be there. Stand by. We'll be right back.
Right now, home sweet home has never been sweeter. Our homes are more important than ever, and finding people we trust to take care of them is just as important. For over 20 years, Home Advisor has been connecting homeowners with trusted local plumbers, electricians, roofers, and more. And now we're making it easier than ever for great pros to join the Home Advisor network. For a limited time, home service businesses can get $200 in free advertising. Visit homeadvisor.com/start200 for details. That's homeadvisor.com/start200.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, couch surfers, we've got non-stop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders, for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Yoo-hoo! Ahoy!
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 Ahoy there!
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Ahoy! Ahoy!
The name of the great Neptune!
The tides can turn quick on the water. Progressive's boat insurance has you covered with basic plans starting at $100 a year. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Annual premium for a basic liability policy not available in all states. Prices vary based on how you buy.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Biccico, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Tired of COVID-19? Social distancing got you down? Hanger Bay Cafe has the solution. Hanger Bay Cafe at 2294 Mayport Road is accepting online orders at hangerbaycafe.com for pickup or DoorDash delivery, or call for pickup or curbside service 247-3301. 247-3301. Fried Chicken Southern Living says is the best in Florida, along with ramen, seafood, and more. hangerbaycafe.com for pickup or delivery, or 247-3301 for pickup or curbside service.
Davis Tire Center Beaver and Lane reminds you they are open for business. Davis Tire Center says if it rolls on rubber, we've got it covered. Davis Tire Center serves passenger to commercial trucks, farm equipment, and all off-road vehicles, tires, alignments, maintenance, and diagnostics. 24/7 emergency service available. Ask about fleet and national account discounts. Davis Tire Center Beaver and Lane. For 24/7 service, call 329-4933, 329-4933.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, it was Adobe, Adobe Connect, but not all computers have Adobe, do they?
No, you got to pay for the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder why they would use that. To
so they won't get any feedback. Sounds like a tricky move to me.
It's PDF. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get it somehow, but I can't do it on this laptop.
Well, I think you can also submit comments online by going to myfwc.com, saltwater comments.
Yep.
Have you tried to do that? Anybody yet?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, all right. Well, that's it. That way, maybe if you don't have Adobe, you can go to myfwc.com, saltwater comments, and get it in there. So, Jeff, basically, me and you agree, and Joe agrees on the length, 15. We're happy. Anything is better than what the law is right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And so, I'm glad to see that happening.
But I think also, when you increase that or the length of the fish, to fit, if they go 15, that's going to decrease the number of fish you're going to be bringing in.
Right.
So I think leaving it at 10. I mean, there's not a lot of people that go out and get 10.
No, there's not. There's not.
So with a bigger number, if they've got 10, there's going to be a couple of shorter ones in there, you would think.
Well, I could think
but
of
not always.
2 captains on the top of my head that are good captains.
Yep.
Would hit this.
Yeah.
5 per person with no problem.
Yeah.
Or 10 per person. I've seen days that Steve Crowder said the whole dock lined up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Flounder. Yeah, I mean.
No doubt about that.
No doubt about it. I've seen John Eggers come in by my store and have a boat full of flounder.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some feedback from some of the flounder pounder anglers that have fished the tournament, every year, and see what their thoughts are on this.
All right.
I just told you, Joe.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
I fish it every year.
Every year.
Why would I listen, though?
Well, me and Jeff have been wondering that for quite a while. But in all reality, Joe, in all seriousness, a 13-inch or 14-inch, 12-inch flounder is not going to win the flounder pounder.
Oh, no, it's not.
And
But,
so-
I mean, as far as regulations, I've always been a 15 guy, but,
I am too, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah, I like
it's definitely not
15's a good
going to,
number.
definitely not going to affect the flounder pounder.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you raise that up to 15, that 10 limit, is harder to attain than.
Yeah, true. Yes, that's true.
So I think that's gonna take care of itself, just with the increase in the size of the fish.
2 inches in length to me doesn't add that much more meat to
Well,
it.
the length, but see, you got to remember, it's not just growing length; it's growing wider too.
Yes.
That 2 inches, that's giving you.
But I would like to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I have never seen a 15-inch flounder, or not too often.
That wasn't edible.
It wasn't edible.
Yep.
And I tell you what, too, Jeff, I'm falling more and more and more in love with that. What is it? Air fryer.
Right.
But I can't wait now to go out and catch me a flounder and a good size one and take it back and try any of that. I bet you that's going to work just great on those flounder.
So you're liking it, huh?
Oh, so far, yes.
Have you done fried chicken in it yet?
No, that's did pork chops last night.
Right.
Great.
Did you flour them or just put them in?
Put them in.
Just put them in?
Put them in.
Now, see, there's nothing like, frying up some pork chops and dredging them in flour first and
some milk and egg.
cooking them in some grease.
Yeah.
Man, that's good eating right there.
They can't do the grease stuff. He's not supposed to do the grease
That's
stuff.
the reason why I got the air fryer.
My buddy Wayne and I went to Cracker Barrel last night.
Oh, I missed that. I haven't been there in a while.
Man, food's great. Food's great.
Nothing like chicken and dumplings there.
Yep. I get
Country fried
I like
steak.
the sampler. That's what I had last night.
With the gravy.
I get it.
Mashed potatoes.
That's all I get at the meeting. Whenever we had our meetings there, that's all I would ever get with that country fried steak.
Well, a lot of times if I get the sampler, it's like so much food.
Yes, it
that
is.
it's lunch the next day or dinner the next night.
Well, if you have an opinion on the 14 or 15-inch flounder, we'd love to hear from you. And send us or call us or
Call us 831-1023.
and we're
try to answer your questions.
Now, I did see on a couple of the fishing boards on Facebook that people were bringing it up that they had gotten the email from the FWC.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody or how they do that. I guess if you sign up for the email situation, it's what you got to do so you can get up-to-date information from them.
It's a government subsidy. They have access to anything and everything.
Okay. Well, anyway, it was a very good email that they sent, and I'm glad to see finally the flounder's being looked at. I think it needs to be. And again, going over the points, I guess the only thing, and I don't have enough knowledge to comment on this November closure, but I seem that I agree with you.
I don't like it.
It seems like I do.
We don't need a closure.
I do agree with you that November's, yeah. Well, first of all, we have more than...
Close it in January.
Yeah.
You want to close it in January.
I could close it in February, and she did.
Yeah, shorter.
Now, there's Mr. Craig.
Ooh.
Hey, Craig.
I bet he's got an opinion.
Well, he's always got an opinion.
Cousin Craig.
Yeah, I got a little bit of an opinion.
Ooh, here we go. Talk to me, babe.
What?
Hello.
He called you baby, Cousin Craig.
What's your opinion?
I mean, even with a bad arm,
he's having trouble
I
hearing
would
us.
call Craig baby.
Craig, you there?
No.
Craig.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Yep.
He can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
I can't hear y'all.
He can't hear us.
He can't hear us. Is that
Wait a minute. Hold on. Craig,
try it now.
Okay, now it's working.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got one button here.
I need to
He's got that hair in his eyes. All that hair he's got on there.
All right, Craig, what do you think about it?
We were talking bad about you. That's why you couldn't hear us.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, raising the length to me is fine, I guess. The only thing I see a problem with is during a slam tournament, that's going to really make it a lot harder to get the flounder.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I played second in the Florida Bash one time with the slam, and my flounder was only like 13 inches. So I had a big red and a big trout. So that carried me over the flounder, but I mean, I agree lowering the limit. I mean, I don't personally keep any flounder under 15.
Yeah, I don't see no reason to keep it under
that's
15.
pretty much the consensus.
Yeah.
15's a good number.
Yeah, that's a good number. Like I said, it's going to hurt the slam tournament.
But, also people down like the Tampa area and stuff like that, and they always go, oh, man, 15-inch? Like, yeah, that's, they're like, that's big to them. So,
yeah.
Maybe they need a special length for them.
Yeah, it could be. They are special down there.
Yep. But 15, I agree, 15's good, but I never really thought about the tournament aspect.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah. That will make it that would make the flounder a more
challenge,
a much bigger challenge.
I mean, it's pretty hard to catch a flounder during a slam tournament.
It always seems to be.
Well, I got to catch 10 of them tomorrow.
Hey, Jeff. Greg.
Hold on.
Have you? Yeah, hang on. Don't hang up yet.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna talk to you after the break. We got to go make some money.
904-831-1023, Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM of Jacksonville, Florida. Website gonefishingshow.com. We are on live Facebook as we speak. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there. A fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, Craig, have you finally sat down and got something the date set for your tournament? I've had a lot of people asking me about that.
Yeah, Premier Trout Tournament will be November 14th.
And that's for sure then, okay.
For sure, 100%, unless there's a hurricane or something coming through, but hurricane season.
Yeah, well, so far the hurricanes before hurricane season this year so far. So.
Yeah, but November 14th, that should be good.
That sounds great.
That was really the only earliest available date I could find that made sense.
And you're still doing it at the Palms Restaurant?
Yes, still doing it at Palms.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That sounds great.
We ran our first one was in November, and everything was good. So hopefully it'll be the same this year.
Okay. Yeah, there's good trout in November.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I wanted to have it June 27th, but I'll be in Texas for 2 weeks training. But plus, it's already starting to get hot. When it starts getting hot,
yes,
kind of disappear a little bit.
Yeah, and it's harder to keep them alive too.
You got a cowboy hat to get out there with?
No, I guess I can go buy one.
Yeah, get your cowboy hat.
I'll get my Going Fishing Show cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I'll just borrow yours, Joe.
You can do that. I got a Tilly hat all on you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got some sweat in it, but that's all right.
Yeah. Tournament seems starting to heat up.
I was going to ask you, there's no reason I have to hang out. Anything big in June? But
well, they canceled the Clay Roberts. That was pretty much the biggest one. That's canceled.
Yeah.
And Gary Roberts just passed away, rest of his soul, I think yesterday. He's the founder of it and the whole reason for it.
Gosh.
So, but the 13th, June 13th, we have the historic St. Mary's up in St. Mary's. Elite Redfish is putting on their first tournament of the year.
Okay, Craig, that's the one-man tournament, correct?
I'm not sure if it's one-man or two-man. I know it's artificial bait.
Yeah. Definitely an artificial. But I think the Elite Redfish is the one-man.
Yeah.
I certainly
And there's
hope
another
so.
little tournament being put on down in St. Augustine by the St. Augustine Boat Club or something like that. I'm down in Volano, the Wildwood and Shore, which benefits St. Augustine High School benefit programs or something. It's just a small tournament.
Okay, is there an offshore tournament? It's called Old Time or something?
Yeah, old School Kingfish Tournament.
There it is, Old School Kingfish Tournament. Yeah, I kind of like that when I heard about it.
Is that the one that they did last year that had the redfish tournament for the kayaks?
Yeah, this is totally different.
Okay.
Old School is
It's
like
so different.
it's kind of like an old school tournament. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you can't buy bait at the launch, and you can't go out past I think 3 miles. And it's just an old school kingfish tournament.
Like it's a single engine boat.
Fish the beach.
Gotta fish the
I don't know
beach.
if they said. I don't think they said single engine.
No, but I'm saying it's like back in the day. I don't know about this.
Before anybody had 2 engines.
Before people
Right. 4 engines.
didn't
Yeah,
have boats. They could hold two
before you had
engines.
boats running 70 miles an hour out there.
Yeah.
Down the
I saw a boat that had 6.
Right. And next weekend, June 6th, is the Meat Mayhem out of Volano.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Explain that one.
I don't really have the details with me. I'm not at home right this minute. I know it's a big offshore tournament, Meat Mayhem. I know
And what's the
Fish is involved in it
14th, Craig?
somewhere.
Like 2 weeks from tomorrow. Isn't there a tournament?
Right. June 14th on a Sunday?
Or maybe it's the 13th.
No, 13th. I just went through all those tournaments.
Okay.
The historic St. Mary's, the old school Wildwood, and the Jacksonville Elite.
Yeah,
Those are all 2 weeks from now. It's 4 tournaments all the same.
Okay, maybe it's the Elite that Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, and then the next following after that was Father's Day weekend, which was going to be Clay Roberts, which they already canceled. After that, it's June 27th. They were talking about doing a power pole redfish, but I don't know if they're still going to do that or not. I have not seen.
They're not going to change that to a flounder for the power pole, right? Who gets the biggest flounder with their power pole?
That picture I saw was pretty cool. It was your power pole.
Whoever gigs the biggest flounder with their power pole wins.
There's got to be a headshot.
Yeah, right. Don't mess them fillets up.
Let's see, what's in July? July, we got the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish, which starts the week of July 13th. And they changed the redfish portion of that to the 18th, the same day as the award ceremony.
Really?
Yeah. Changed redfish to the last day, which they did that a few years ago. That's what it always was. The redfish was that morning. Then after that is that tournament you're asking about, Jeff. I think you placed second in last year, the Ancient City Gamefish Association Offshore Kingfish Challenge, and then they have the Inshore Redfish Challenge. In their advertisements, they do not show a kayak tournament. They show it for boats.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They might not have been able to get a sponsor for the kayak portion.
Too bad. Last year it was $5,000.
Yeah, but they only had 19 kayakers turn out, and they were expecting like over 50. So the $5,000 prize just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So that's
I was looking
pretty
forward
much
to that.
Tournament's coming up. But that's a fun tournament. That's a 2-day tournament for the redfish. Biggest 2 redfish you can catch over the weekend.
Yep.
So that makes it pretty exciting.
Well, might have to do it in the boat.
Definitely. That's the only thing it'd be boat or nothing.
Yep.
But they may come up with a kayak tournament. They get a sponsor.
Or maybe we can just fish it in the kayak and,
Yeah, you can fish in a kayak.
I'll fish against boats in a kayak. That's not a problem.
Yes, sir. I have definitely done pretty well in my kayak against boats.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I won the Jacksonville Shore Fishing Club trout tournament in a kayak last weekend.
Yes, you did.
I had a couple of their members coming by that, they wish they could start having meetings again.
Yeah.
And we were talking. And
Well, now hopefully the meetings will start back up maybe in the next month. I hope. I'll try to get a hold of Tom and find out.
Yeah. And the newsletter they said it was up in the air, but they would like to have it. I think that would be like June June 4th or something like that would be the first one. But probably the second one, the third Thursday in June, I'm pretty sure they'll probably have it there. Have a meeting at Jacksonville Shore Fishing Club headquarters located at the Mayport Boat Ramp. And all are invited.
Yep. Free food.
Yeah. Yeah, free food, and everybody's really friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, first time I showed up there, I didn't know what to expect, but it was pretty cool.
Hey, except for that one guy.
Yeah, that guy named Jeff.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get out of Jeff.
Don't sit near him.
Okay, Craig, thank you so much.
All right.
And
y'all have a good
day. As soon as you get some sponsors, you want to start promoting that trout tournament, let's get it done.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And I will see
I already
you
got a lot of
this
sponsors. I mean, I already got a lot of my raffle stuff in.
Great.
And I figured most of my sponsors, have said that, they're fine with moving it. So, yeah, everything should be good.
All right, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. See you in the gym.
See you tonight,
Yes, sir. I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'll get you on my 13th lap.
You figure it out. Craig hung up on that one.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Okay. I guess we're down to about 1 minute here, and we're going to be coming back. Right now, I got posted 7 C's. That's a new company advertising with us, but this is a T-shirt I keep saying I just love it, and it's the true state of Florida with the sunrise, the state emblem, a guy holding a surfboard, just everything that talks about the great state of Florida that we live in. Okay. 7 C's Outfitters, check them out, please. They're great people, and they're working hard through all this pandemic. Okay. Oh, now it's 1 minute.
Now we got a minute.
Okay.
He was giving you the 2-minute sign.
I'm trying to figure out what finger that was I was seeing through the window.
Wasn't the middle one? No. Okay.
Well, how are we doing on Facebook over there, Joe?
Well, everybody's asleep today.
Okay. Let me get our watch parties out.
Yeah. They're all asleep today.
I just got word from Trina. She's not sure when the meetings are going to start, but they're probably going to talk about that next week.
Okay. Also, I want to send out my condolences to Big Jim. He lost his sister to the virus.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's hitting kind of close there, too.
It's hitting kind of close there.
Wow.
And Catherine Longmire, I believe, lost her father last couple of days.
Yep.
Yeah, Jim had to go to Louisiana for the funeral and to bury her, and coming back from Louisiana, got pulled over at the Florida state line, and they've got traffic backed up for miles. They're pulling everybody, I guess, through the rest area or whatever right there, and checking everybody out. So where'd you come from? Where you going? Going this line, going that line. So
Jim's the second person I know lost family members.
So if anybody, he said he's been getting calls and everything for business, but it's just, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, take care of the family.
904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
Some surgical mask etiquette tips. Choose your mask wisely. If it doesn't fit snugly around your nose and mouth, it can still allow tiny droplets of infection into your system. If your mask is a little loose, all is not lost. It's still protecting you from the majority of germs. Just be aware and maintain a safe distance. If nothing else, a bandana tied across your nose and mouth serves as a makeshift mask. I don't recommend wearing a black hat and walking into a bank branch. This message brought to you by
Derek Padgett Electrical Services is an essential business that will continue to serve you during the current situation. Whether you have an electrical emergency or need routine electrical work such as new construction or remodeling, Derek Padgett can do it. Derek Padgett Electrical Services covers all of Northeast Florida and is licensed, bonded, and locally owned. You can count on Derek Padgett Electrical Services to be there for you. Call 904-586-6741, 586-6741. That's 586-6741.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit DownSouthLures.com. That's DownSouthLures.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
Jacksonville's greatest hits. Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, another big controversy that's going on with our fishing and everything is the dredging going on in the St. Johns River. A lot of people are fighting against it. The waterkeeper filed a lawsuit to stop the deep dredge, and they lost. And they expected to lose. It's kind of hard to fight the federal government against, you don't win too much. Well, they said that the odds were against them in this lawsuit. And you wonder, why are they against it so bad? Well, the saltwater intrusion is the main reason. It's going to kill a lot of places where the fish spawn. A lot of the grass, too much salt gets in on the grass areas, spawning areas. And I haven't heard much lately about it, but them blasting the hard pan bottom of the river.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
And so at one time it was being talked about, and
I guess that would all be done through Corps of Engineers?
That's where it's all going through. And so it's a shame that they might be killing off some of the species, or driving off some of the species in the St. John's. Redfish particularly, because redfish are not a high salt content fish. I don't know about flounder and trout, but they are continuing to dredge, do some deep water dredging out there. They won the lawsuit. I'm trying to say here, and it says, and we will continue efforts to make the river more resilient. They also, again, have been fighting due to the deep water dredging and the saltwater intrusion coming in, they've been still fighting to try to get the Rodman Dam so they can get more lower salt content water into the river. So right now it seems like it's a no-win proposition for fishermen, no matter which way they go with it. All right, so that's what is happening with the waterkeeper. Jeff, you got something you'd like to bring up?
The riverkeeper, you mean?
Riverkeeper, yes.
Well, we got a tournament tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a captain's meeting tonight. It's over at the Autobahn over off Phillips Highway.
Yes.
And it's the Inshore Extreme Challenge kayak tournament.
Now, that's a great tournament, people. It's been on by Mr. Tony Hart.
Yep. A lot of fun.
Sadly to say that he might, right now, he's said this is his last one. It doesn't mean somebody might not pick it up, right, Jeff?
I certainly hope so. I mean, I don't want to see another good tournament go by the wayside.
But go ahead and explain to everybody. How's this?
His tournament's a lot different than most. It's a limit slam tournament. So red trout, flounder, and a limit of each. So that's 2 redfish, 5 trout, 10 flounder.
Right.
It is a CPR tournament, so you bring in the pictures of your fish on a measuring board.
CPR, you're going to give them resuscitation? Catch, photo, and release is CPR tournament. Okay, you catch them, you take a photograph, and then you release them. Now,
that's what I do with my redfish and trout. And the flounder, they go in the cooler, and at the end of the day, I pull them out and take my pictures all at once. I don't have time when I'm flounder fishing to pull the board out and all of that.
I got you, okay. It must take a while, though, to have, would y'all have close to 100 people last year?
Yeah, yes.
And
we limits out at 100.
Okay, look at all those photos and everything they're taking.
Well, I mean, basically, when we check in, they'll take the phone, they'll open it up, and then they'll log each fish, and look at it right then. So it's not too bad. I mean, it's standing in line. It's no worse than the El Cheapo, where they gotta, standing in line for 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, but El Cheapo is one fish. Yours could be up, 10 flounder.
Yeah, that's 17 fish.
17 fish.
17 fish total.
Okay, we have somebody on line 1, and
hey, somebody.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm glad I'm a somebody.
That's a somebody. She ain't even in the wind yet.
I kind of am. I'm surprised you can't hear it.
Blowing in the wind.
It's a lot calmer today than it's been the last few days.
Sounds
the tide, the tide just turned, so the wind will pick up in a second.
Yeah, that happened.
So, how are you? You guys have a big tournament over there this weekend.
Yeah, we do. That's what we were just talking about.
When you going to be here?
She's not. She's down around
Crystal River. I got the IFA this weekend.
Right.
I got Linnea about 150 yards south of me.
Yell out and say, "Hey, Linnea!"
Hey, Linnea! And it's like, I go, "What's calling?" She goes, "Okay." Takes off. So obviously she doesn't want to talk to y'all. No, I'm teasing.
She knows better. I'll spank her.
And we're just, we're scouting out here for trout and redfish. And I'm going to tell you, it's been a grind. So,
it's hard, huh?
Yeah, personally, I know I'm not going to do well, but that's okay.
That's the attitude, baby.
Hey, I just like coming out and fishing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm saying? That's right.
No, you like going out and catching. I know what you like.
That's true too. I'm a I've told people this, and I'll continue to tell people this. I am a 5-year-old. If I'm catching fish, I am so happy. If I'm missing fish, I am throwing little tantrums.
That's when you have to be put in the corner.
That's right. I'm like, dang it.
I see you've been getting some snookies down there.
Yes, I found some beautiful snook.
Yeah.
Caught a nice one today, too. Not what I was looking for, but caught a nice one.
So have you found any redfish down in that region?
Just a little red.
Right. Has Linnea got any?
I don't know. We've kind of been, what we've been doing is trying to separate a little bit and then come back and, go over where you fished, where I fished, who caught what when.
Are the fish schooling down there right now?
No.
No.
Not right.
So everything's spread out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And because of the heat and the rain that we got, the trout are way the frick out. It's crazy.
We just have had about, I guess, 4 days, right, guys, of rain. And
wow.
It was really dry. We were really hurting for rain. And about 4 days ago, we had that.
And of course, they got a
tropical system.
It's got to happen right before a tournament.
And,
yeah. So all your creeks are full of fresh water.
Yep. That's all right. That's a good thing.
Yesterday was really the first, I would call, afternoon summer thunderstorm.
Yep.
With severe lightning and thunder and everything.
I know I felt bad because Linnea drove down after work yesterday. She got to my house like about, almost 10 o'clock. So I'm giving her weather reports as we're coming along. Not that we text and drive.
Yeah, let's throw that in there.
Hands free.
That's right.
Just like a native.
Oh, here she comes. She's pedaling up.
Of course she is, because I just texted her and told her to get over to the telephone.
I text her too.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't catch anything but a red and a dinky little trout. But here, I'm going to hand the phone to Linnea.
All right, Belle.
Hold on.
Don't drop it.
Oh, gosh, no.
Don't say stuff like that.
Yeah, really, that's not even funny. Not even funny. Hold on, here she is. Hey, guys.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Linnea.
You got my text?
No, because I was busy paddling my butt off over to get to the Pam.
Well, you ain't got no bud left then. Okay.
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. We don't mind having a small butt.
Right. So how y'all doing out there?
It's a little warm.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Are you going to be fishing both the boat and the kayak?
No, I'm just doing the kayak.
Is Steve fishing down there?
No, he's
It's a girls' day, man.
He's managing the kids right now.
Poor guy.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's the last day of school, so basically the hard work's done and the grades are finalized.
What? Hard work at being at home.
Keep your eye open for the sky now. Those storms are supposed to pop up any time, so.
Yeah, we can see them building. You can see the thunderhead starting to build up.
In case people don't know, Linnea is down in Crystal River with Pam, and they are going to be fishing the IFA Redfish Tour Kayak Division on Sunday.
Yes, we're going to go try to terrorize some of the bait around here. There is so much of it, let me tell you.
Yeah, the same up here. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
In the creeks, it was just, you could walk across the mullet.
Yeah, well, man, they got, you can see a whole bunch of the pinfish and little, like, glass minnows, and they have some of the monster turtles down here. Yeah, they get you all excited when they, blow up in the water a little bit. You look over thinking you're looking for a rat or something hitting bait.
And you see a head sticking up looking at you.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean these turtles aren't small. I mean these things are bigger than trash can lids. I'm like, wow. Oh my God!
I caught one like that about a month ago while I was wade fishing, and I fought it. I brought it in, and I couldn't get the hook out, so I cut the line. I'm sure, but yeah, it was a fight. That's for sure.
Ready? We get ready to jump to a break. Please be careful out there. Y'all keep an eye on them. How far are y'all from shelter?
Well, we're up in the mangroves right now, so I mean we could find some shelter temporarily, but we're a ways away from the lodge.
All right, Linnea, Tell Pam good luck. Good luck to you this Sunday, and get lots of fish. Get big ones.
Thank you.
All right, sweet. Bye-bye. 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunday 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. GoneFishingShow.com is the website. We're live on Facebook, streaming right now. Stand by. We'll be right back.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials, from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, it's 2 days before process.
Hey, we're on the air, guys.
Here we are.
Okay, letting y'all know we're back.
Oh, we're back.
And we're back.
And we got Rick.
Rick.
What's up, guys?
Mr.
Man,
how you doing?
Mr. Bassman.
How y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing today?
Oh, doing very well. I got regional championship. Will be tomorrow. It's a 2-day championship. So it's a biggie.
Nice.
I'm already qualified for the national championship. All I have to do is show up tomorrow, and I'm good.
So where's the lake you're fishing out of tomorrow?
The Harris Chain.
Oh, okay.
At the Harris Chain, yeah.
That's like your home waters.
Yeah, I love that. So I'm really stoked about that. So the fish, now with all the rain, it's going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to go look for running water, where there's some current. Some of these creeks coming in, things of that nature. I want to go look for the moving water. I feel like that's where the bass will be. They'll go looking for bait fish. So I'm going to go check all that out. Hopefully some topwater bite. We'll kick off in the morning time and then run to a spinner bait or even an underspin throughout the day.
So on your spinner, do you use like an inline spinner?
No. I use the new concept lure spinner baits. The bladed spinners.
Yep.
Say that again. Rick, say that again. You kind of broke up when you were talking about that spinner bait.
I use new concept lures.
Okay, go ahead.
They're spinner baits. I use them. Even the bladed jigs will work too, but right now I've been having success on the spinner baits and what they call an underspin, which is basically a swim jig with just a little spinner that hangs off the bottom of it.
I'm gonna try all that out and hopefully do really well. Of course, we're having a big show Sunday evening at 7 p.m. We're launched off a new website and all that good stuff, so we'll have live giveaways and all that good stuff at 7 p.m. on Southern Outdoors, so you can check that out. And of course, we're going to see how I do. I'll have live tournament updates throughout the day on Sunday. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Like I said, it's going to be in my backyard right here at Lake Harris at the Harris Chain. So looking really forward to it. I'm ranked in the top 50 in the nation. So it's going to be fun.
Man, Mr. Pro Bass Fisherman, top 50.
Top 50.
Out of how many thousand?
I think like 200,000 or 100,000 in the ABA, you know. So it's gonna be great, and to be in the top 50 is a big feat for me. I mean, I've done that because I stayed in the top 10 every tournament I fish in. I'm in the top 10. So, being consistent has been the key for me all year. I have one, first place finish and still in the top 50. That's phenomenal.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and then
that's good fishing right there.
Thank you, sir. The national championship is going to be in Tennessee at All Hickory Lake, and I'm really looking forward to that.
You've been there before, correct?
No, I've never been there.
Okay.
Ever. And we're going to get there about a week early.
You'll have it dialed in.
Yeah, that's the thing. The only real question I have, and from the Tennessee guys out there, is, I'm a braided line kind of fisherman, so I'm probably going to have to change. I know Old Hickory's still stained, but I'm probably going to have to go to like a fluoro or a mono. So that'll be a little different to me.
And why would you have to do that?
Visualization. I mean, here in Florida, our waters are so murky. You can braid and everything, and they're not going to see it. But you get into some of that clear water, they like to see that line. You got to use fluoro leaders or mono leaders. So you have to kind of dial it down a little bit. And use a little bit smaller tackle down there is what I've been told. So I have to use something that'll let that lure drop a little bit, faster.
Right. Yeah, I use braid, and then I'll use a fluorocarbon leader. And
yeah, exactly.
And we've been getting some really, really clear water up this way lately. But after all the rains we've had, it's going to be probably pretty murky tomorrow.
Yeah, and so that's, I'm hoping that with all the rains, like I said, with all this kids getting food up and you start having water flowing, I could get something with that top water, something that's real flashy, because it's going to be hard for them to see it. The worms, I don't believe it's going to do it. I believe you're going to need something that has a little spark to it.
Man, throw that Spook Junior up there. I like that.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Jeff.
That silver pattern, that silver black pattern, the fish can't resist that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. I'm going to just wear them out with top water as long as I can. Today, we don't really have an overcast, and so that's going to have a lot to do with it, too. If tomorrow, it's calling for a little bit of rain tomorrow, and Sunday is supposed to be kind of cleared up. But today is pretty clear. I mean, you have a little bit of overcast, but not much. And if that morning bite can last longer, I'll tear it up with that top water.
Now, tomorrow I'm fishing a tournament up here. It's a limit slam tournament, so we have to get 10 flounder, 2 redfish, 5 trout.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Yeah. So
that's a challenge, man.
Yeah, it's a serious tournament. We'll have over 100 kayaks fishing this tomorrow. So hopefully I can bring home the win again.
Well, do you take and do you photo and release it? Or
yeah, CPR.
Yep. Photo release, except for the flounder. The flounder I throw in a cooler.
Those are for later on.
Oh yeah. I'm not throwing this flounder away. But
in bass fishing, I really stress it, especially if people are out there fishing and they do have to hold their fish for weigh-ins and things of that nature. Use the G-juice. You support the belly, but use the G-juice. That stuff is amazing in a live well.
What's it called?
G-juice.
Okay.
And you can get a TH Marine, anywhere like that, but it actually will help the fish live longer. Put some ice cubes in your live well. It sounds weird, but it's true. Throw some ice cubes in a live well. Put some juice in there. I've even heard people pouring Sprite down the fish's mouth to keep them alive.
Really?
I don't do that. I'm just juice and ice, and it'll keep the fish alive. The one thing at the end of the day is you want to be able to release them safely back into the environment.
Yeah, you definitely. And now, if your fish dies, well, I guess you do deal with dead fish in bass tournaments too. How much do they deduct?
Half a pound.
Wow.
I got a question
so
for you,
make sure
Rick.
you get that G-juice, huh?
Yeah.
We got a little pond. Listen, we got a little pond out here behind the studio. Okay. Should I take plastic, throw it in the center of the lake or the pond, and drag it across the hyacinths coming back in? You let it drop off?
If you got hyacinth, then you'd let it drop, let it go real slow.
Mm-hmm.
And use it weightless if you can, and let it drop and slowly fall. When it gets to the bottom, let it sit. And that's where a lot of people make the mistake. They're going to go ahead and keep moving it. Let it sit. Let it sit. Give it 2 or 3 seconds even. And then just pull it up real slowly, then let it drop back down. A lot of times they'll fall it off that hyacinth. They'll either nail it or they'll fall it off and watch it. And when it stops on the bottom, they'll hit it then.
Okay, because
before it gets away.
Yeah, there's some critters out there. I've seen them. So I just, it's on. Well, I guess it would be considered private property, isn't it, Jeff? Right here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's private property, so.
We can fish it.
Oh, I can fish anywhere. I'm of age to where it doesn't matter to but it's just the legalities of trespassing, so on and so forth. So.
I have permission.
If it was in the morning or the evening time, I'd use a topwater and I'd run the edge because they're going to come up shallow to feed.
Right.
So you want to run the edge. So you want to kind of cast parallel with the bank.
Well, now that's where all the hyacinths are, is along the bank and about 15 feet out. Almost all the way around. Now the center's good and clean.
Soft plastic. You can use the soft plastic if you can. Well, also if you can run it parallel and cast a hollow bale with frog, and cast out there where you can run right on the edge of that hyacinth,
right.
You will be amazed at the big girls that'll sit underneath there waiting for something to fall off there.
Well, they're not going to give me warrants, are they?
Not a real frog.
Oh, not a real one. Okay.
As long as it don't go on your hand, though, you're all right.
Get the big old critter frog.
Well, I've had a lot of luck with them frogs here lately. They've been exploding on the frogs. So when I find something that's real densely, patched with vegetation or even lily pads, that frog has been coming through for me, guys.
Okay, I'm not a bass fisherman, but I was in a store, and they had frogs, but they also had like a little rat that looked really neat, and they also had like a little baby duck.
They have spiders, they have ducks, they have bats, they have all kinds of different ones. But I'm telling you right now, I've used the rat, I've seen the ducks, never used it, but I have way, way, way more success with a frog than any of that.
Right.
It's just...
And it's like tournament fishing, you use what you have confidence in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Regardless, if you have confidence in something, you're going to fish it better.
Yep.
You just are.
100%.
You're going to have confidence in it. So absolutely stick with your confidence lure. Do I change up to other lures? Absolutely. Sometimes you have to change. But I may fish it just a few casts and go, okay.
This thing don't work. Give me my good one again. I do the absolute same thing. I'll go, oh, this color's been working. Here, let me go total opposite, put a different color plastic on.
Oh, yeah. Ricky, have a safe weekend out there. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. All right. Rick Sutherland Outdoors, Sunday mornings.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Not 8 o'clock.
It's not 8 o'clock? He done bumped it up.
Yep.
She must be getting up, putting coffee on for him. That's what it is.
She must be.
904-831-1023, Gone Fishing Show, Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny 102.3 FM. Y'all stand by. Be right back.
Right now, home sweet home has never been sweeter. Our homes are more important than ever, and finding people we trust to take care of them is just as important. For over 20 years, Home Advisor has been connecting homeowners with trusted local plumbers, electricians, roofers, and more. And now we're making it easier than ever for great pros to join the Home Advisor network. For a limited time, home service businesses can get $200 in free advertising. Visit homeadvisor.com/start200 for details. That's homeadvisor.com/start200.
Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, couch surfers, we've got nonstop tunes to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and Colleen, yes, you Colleen with a K. Your free trial of Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Limitations apply.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders, for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Yoo-hoo! Ahoy! 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 Ahoy there! Ahoy! 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 Ahoy!
The name of the great Neptune!
The tides can turn quick on the water. Progressive's boat insurance has you covered with basic plans starting at $100 a year. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Annual premium for a basic liability policy not available in all states. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This is good news, maybe exactly when you need it to. Right now, MediShare is waiving their new member fees. This could save you money on top of all that you'll save each month by becoming a member of MediShare. So many people are looking for a healthcare solution right now, seeing the cost of COBRA plans, for instance, and MediShare is the affordable alternative to health insurance. The typical family saves $500 a month. You might save even more. MediShare is a Christian community that shares each other's healthcare costs, and because of the current economic situation, they're making it easier than ever. Apply by May 30th, and you can save an additional $170 on your first month. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Just tell them the promo code SHARE to receive your additional savings. Maybe now is the time to make the switch, like more than 400,000 people already have, and start saving. Here it is. Call 877-64-BIBLE. That's 877-64-BIBLE. 877-64-BIBLE.
These are unique times, and Jacksonville.radio is standing with you. We provide local, family-friendly radio across multiple formats and frequencies with a diverse and loyal audience. Let us help get your message and your marketing into our communities. Call Jax.radio today so we can discuss how we can help your business. Let us help you get the right message in front of the right audience at the right time. Call 904-74-RIGHT. That's 904-747-4448.
Jacksonville Power Sports is your social distancing specialist. Why stay home when you can get out on the water with a new Kawasaki or Sea-Doo personal watercraft? Hit the trails with a new side-by-side or ATV from Can-Am, or discover the open road on a new Kawasaki street bike. They're all under one roof at Jacksonville Power Sports, Atlantic Boulevard, 1/2 mile west of 295. You can check out all the great deals and the huge inventory at JacksonvillePowersports.com. Jacksonville Power Sports, your fun starts here. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, guys. Well, Jeff, here we comes. Weekend is one day of it pretty well set up at that tournament of Tony Hart's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when's your captain's meeting?
Tonight.
Okay, it's tonight.
Yeah,
Anybody
I think starts at 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll run until probably 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay, where's it being held at there?
It's going to be at the Autobahn over off of Phillips Highway. And,
off of Phillips Highway?
Yeah, Phillips Highway and JTB, basically.
Is that the Autobahn? Is that the place that...
It's the go-kart racing track.
Go-kart racing track.
Indoor go-karts.
Right.
So we're going to have a wing fest tonight, all the wings we can eat.
Good.
Tomorrow night they're feeding us barbecue, I believe.
At the picture in, not the weigh-in, the picture in.
Yeah, the picture in.
Okay.
We still call it a weigh-in, though.
Yeah, I understand.
I just got a text from Captain Chris. He's down at Fort George Marina, and they came off of doing some offshore fishing. They said bait's on the beach this morning, and the kingfish are at the inshore wrecks. So people want to get out and get some kingfish. Sounds
inshore
like
wrecks. I'm going to have 4 out. They are.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Farther than I want to paddle in my boat. If you got a boat to get offshore, you know, I mean, if the bait was on the beach, the kings are on the beach too, because they're going to be, you know, chasing after those big mullet and pogies.
Okay, Jeff, you tell me what you've seen, Joe. But I've seen the captains that stay in touch with us. They are doing pretty good with the catching the reds.
Well, Leon had a young man on a really nice fish yesterday. I saw a video.
Yeah, I saw a video of that. Yes,
that was good. I said, "Watch the whole thing." I love it to watch, you know, young kids.
Yeah.
Like my grandson Gavin, you know, he's 10, and I mean Gavin's caught 32-inch reds all by himself, no help, you know, just sitting there working that fish, and it's fun.
This year, Leon's had more of the younger set charters, and who was it? Crowder was when I was watching. He had taken out 2 young men, and they had loaded up some trout in the river.
Yep.
And
the fish are around. You know, if you get into part of the river and the water's mucky and stuff, go move. You know, fish it for a few minutes to try it. But if you're not getting something, not getting any hits, move down the river a little bit. You know, try to find some clean water. Get into some of the creeks and see what you can do.
Yeah, what you do.
Yeah, move in the water, fish off the points. I've been doing real good with a lot of artificials, plastics and stuff.
I have been using some saltwater and doing pretty good with that.
Yep.
I have not fished much with the plastics. But the reason being is I sell them all in the store, and I hate to take
I don't have any.
Don't have any. I was really loving that Fish Bites Bite Club.
Yep.
And I don't think we have a package of that left in the store hardly. Maybe 1 or 2 Bite Clubs.
Yep. Are they white?
I think so. I think one of them is, or it's got green tint tail to it. And again, I've said this before, I think, but first time I cast a Fight Club out, very first cast, was one of my bigger trouts.
Yep.
I caught on that.
And when you fish those, take the tail
and stretch it
a little bit.
Yeah.
It gives it a little bit more action. And then after they get wet and you catch a bunch of fish, that tail gets really long.
Does it really?
Yeah. Time for a new one. Yeah.
The Fish Bites, surf fishing, is still kicking. It's still doing good. I'm selling with a lot of Fish Bites for the guys going fishing, like dead shrimp. Jack's Beach has been hot. I think Noel mostly has been down in the
St. Augustine area.
That's the report you just got come across there a minute ago.
Did you get
that you got on your phone? You showed me about the beach.
Yeah.
Well, we just talked about it. If you listen, please, and get into the conversation.
No, it was an actual post about the Kings.
Right. Yes, on and when you talked about that,
the bait on the beach.
Y'all talked about that already?
Already, yes.
Captain Chris.
Captain Chris.
Yeah, Fort George Marina. Yeah, I was out.
Yeah, he is Fort George.
Yeah,
that's Captain Chris.
Sorry,
Joe. There's bait on the beach.
It's all his hairs in my ear. I can't hear nothing.
There's bait on the beach. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, there's bait on the beach.
Thank you, Nancy at Embassy Barbers over there on Penman Road. That's who does my hair.
Well, I was wondering if they were closed or not.
No, she's open now.
I mean, I knew they were closed down during the pandemic. Yeah. But it looked like somebody selling shrimp out the back of the building.
She is doing that now.
She's doing that?
Yeah. So if you need any shrimp, run. If you live at the beach, she's got good prices. I talked to her yesterday. That's the girl that owns Embassy. And then I think they've also got a dojo behind there. She also teaches MMA. Not my haircutting girl, but
there's somebody better to do it.
Yeah. But she opened up a shrimp shack. She told me that last night. But they do good hair, and
Well, they had to do something while they were shut down due to the pandemic.
Right.
And but I had seen my ViStar in Jack's Beach was closed down, so I had to go by her place. The ViStar is located behind her.
Yep.
And so I'd go by there.
He was out there slinging shrimp, huh?
Well, I didn't know that was her. And one day they had a truck there. It looks like was hauling off equipment. So I thought maybe they just closed down the barbershop.
Yeah, no. She, I think she had a storage unit and she was bringing some stuff. She's got like some antique barber chairs, and she's got an old dentist chair from the 1800s, and it's like got a thing where they like clamp your head in and here drink some whiskey and we're going to snatch his teeth out. So that's, it's pretty neat. Yeah.
No, it's not. He just gave us chills. Oh, Lordy.
You gave him chills.
He gave me chills. Right. Well, at least, Joe, you heard that part of the conversation.
They're not going up and down the spine,
I could not imagine.
Or they're multiplying.
It's called selective hearing.
Yeah. No, that's what men have with wives. I don't have one of those, so I can say it.
Well, I've had one for 46 years come Monday, baby.
Oh, man. Congratulations.
With the same woman, 46 years.
She's put up with you that long? Holy mackerel. No, congratulations. Happy anniversary a few days early, Joe.
I think maybe, well, we won't get into it. All right. Talk to Rick about give me some tips on our little hole back here. So I'm going to try them out maybe next week.
Yeah.
The little pond behind here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've looked at that before.
He says to go out and catch a frog.
No, he said buy a plastic frog.
Oh, a plastic frog. I thought he said take a frog and stick it in his left leg right above that knee part of the leg.
That's exactly what he said, Joe. Go out there and catch a frog.
And then hook it on the left leg above the knee.
Not the right.
And throw it along the shoreline on the hyacinth.
The left front or back?
It's the left back.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it something like that?
Something like that.
Maybe it was selective hearing to him, too.
That's what we need to do next week. Everybody bring one rod and a fresh
frog.
And we're going to have a 30-minute fish off out there. We're going to catch it. We're going to even bring our producer.
I'm begging him to get us off the air. This is embarrassing.
Please, cut us off. 30 more seconds. We have to talk.
I'll
try. And I'll tell you what, you'll see the photo of the bass that I catch, too. I'll even take a picture of it and show you.
Really?
Yep. I'll post it on here next week.
I will. Okay.
You watch.
Let's show up at 11. We'll have a 30-minute fish off.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next Friday.
All right. 904-831-1023.
We're gonna just try to catch a bass.
We're gonna catch fish. Fish. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back. Hold.
Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's intracoastal waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the intracoastal waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just one block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area, and that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today, or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Here in the last couple of minutes we have Russell on the telephone. Russell, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Trying to stay out of the heat.
Is it hot out there?
Oh, yeah. 85
it's 74 here.
74 here right now.
Not to rub it in.
What can we do for you, sir?
Oh, just, I had to skip out the last hour on the show for the first part of it. I heard what I was talking about, the new flounder regulations.
No, these are proposed.
Proposed, yeah. Proposed.
Now, usually, there might be a change here or there after the proposals, but nothing's in concrete right now.
Yeah, well, the whole thing comes in. I got that email from FWC.
Okay.
And, talking from a little bit of ignorance, okay, they said the stock status update. Okay, I've never really understood how they do that, but it suggests that there's a general decline trend over the last few years and it's likely overfished. To me, that means we don't know, but we want to regulate it.
You can sort of take it that way, I guess.
Yeah, and again, it's coming from some ignorance of how they do all that data. But I can see going up to 14 inches. 12, I don't even keep 12. It's just hard to skin them and keep cooking whole like that.
Those are potato chips.
Yeah. If people try to fillet a 12-inch, you're doing it the wrong way. You need to skin it and cook it whole.
Right.
And then from the 10 to 5 fish, like
wait a minute here. Georgia's got a 15 fish limit. Okay. If anybody is, for a few people might be catching 10 fish per person, well, good luck to them, because I sure haven't. And, of course, people will say, well, if you're not catching it, then you don't get hurt getting lower. Well, those days whenever I could catch more, it'd be sure nice. The ones I worry about is, where y'all talked before, is the captains for hire.
Yes.
Can go out and load up a boat with people.
Right.
Most of them, though, I know, will not try to do that, because if you load up a boat today, for the people you carry out tomorrow won't catch fish. So most of those are good at that. But one thing for sure is when they keep extending Florida regulations offshore into the federal waters, I am not one bit liking that long arm of the law. Because whenever you go out that far, to be able to catch a flounder off the bottom out in that deep, or even for divers going down, you're lucky. So why extend regulations where you really don't need them out there? And, of course, that comes in with the November closure. Well, okay, supposedly flounder go offshore to spawn before they come back in. Still, who goes out in November whenever it's wintertime and the seas are usually rough and the water's cold?
Yeah,
we're really regulating more than what we need.
I can agree with that.
I have an argument with it. But don't we have two? We have two types of flounder here in Florida, do we not?
Yeah.
We have the
summer flounder.
Yeah.
And then we have the northern, or the
winter flounder.
Winter flounder, I guess you would call
We
it.
also have a Gulf flounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that. I can't remember what the names were. I know we got at least two of them down here.
Oh, no, you're probably talking about the same one that I saw. It was like they had like 5 different flounder on there. And one of them points the other way.
But, they even did it with the gray triggerfish. Offshore, I had to catch gray triggerfish at 16-inch size, where inshore, it was 12-inch size. Well, inshore, I mean, within the Florida thing. Now they changed it to where it's 12-inch for offshore.
We got the southern flounder and the Gulf flounder in Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
And one comes in this winter time, and one's that was when Chip Davis has his tournament. That's
the winter run of the
Gulf, I would believe.
Of the southern flounder.
Southern flounder?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just get it to where I don't like it where there's regulations being put out that
don't need to be regulated.
Yeah, it could be considered over-regulation. And once you start regulating, then the whole bottom drops out and they can do anything they want afterward and say anything they want, just like they're doing with the red snapper. Okay, if we're going to take Florida regulation and extend them out, well, let's do that with the red snapper also, so we can catch some of those guys out there. Even if you have like a special permit like you do for doe deer, you can kill one a year, whatever those regulations are, I don't know. But, where you can get one red snapper regardless of when you catch it. You got to have a special tag for it. If they want to extend Florida regulations out, well, let's do it for red snapper. Oh, no, we can't, because the feds are going to get it, and they won't allow that to happen. So you can see how we start letting regulations go further and further out, and then it's going to really come back to bite us, I feel, later on.
The more you give them, the more they're going to take, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what I feel. That's exactly what I feel on it.
Russell's got me on the verge.
Rick's head's going to explode. It's going to start spinning around.
Yeah,
regulations and control.
Yeah, whenever I go far offshore in a boat, I'm spending a lot of gas, and I'm only allowed what? Then why should I even go out in a boat? Just tell my boat and I'll go to the supermarket. I think that's what a lot probably want to happen.
Yeah.
But
to me, when people put regulations and controls on you, it is the socialist way of turning things around, quietly and slowly, one step at a time. I am.
And it's just like the
dumbing down of America.
I'm on that kick right now, so.
Well, it's like on the red snapper. They come through and say it's being overfished. How can it be overfished whenever we're not catching them? The next thing they'll say, well, you're catching so many and letting them back, so many of those are going to die. And then now there's more being killed. And they just come up with any reason to where, how do you ever fight something like that? Because it's this other groups that are doing the data collecting, and they can say anything they want. And how can I fight against that?
Russell, the only thing that I was really pushing for and that I firmly believe in is that the size of the flounder are too small. When you can catch a legal flounder and hold it up and see through it, that fish is just not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
How about the quantity? You good with 5?
No.
Okay.
I would go down to 8, but
See, that's exactly what I say.
8 at 14,
and
or 8 at 15.
I would go 15.
I would rather go 15. Leave it at 10 because I think once you raise it to the 15, you're automatically cutting out some of the fish that people would.
The ratio of getting a fish that size,
You know.
Yeah. How long does it take to get a fish that size? Okay, well, might be years.
30 seconds if you're good.
Well,
getting some fish stretchers on there.
Raise it to 15, and then wait a year and see what the limit is. What's happened? How many fish have been caught at 15?
Right. Yeah.
Are we still putting
putting the pressure on it?
Putting stress on the fish.
Yeah.
Russell.
Well, the workshops are going to be June the 2nd and June the 4th. You can probably find out about everything at my FWC. So
we're going to try to see if we can get hold of a FWC officer.
Oh, I've got a number.
And have them here for a show where people can call in and talk to them.
As soon as
they're
allowed to do it again.
If you get an FWC officer, don't get the public spokesperson. Get a real officer.
Oh, yeah, that's what we've had in here.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, we've had one spokesman and one real officer.
Correct.
Hey, thank you,
And
Russell.
we knew he was a real officer because he had sweat on his shirt. So.
And a gun.
All right, Russell, thank you, my friend. Have a good weekend out there. Everybody, please be safe. Enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a little wet in the afternoons. Got these summertime showers popping up, so keep an eye on them.
Good luck, everybody, tomorrow at the Inshore Extreme Challenge. See y'all at the captain's meeting tonight.
And we'll see everybody next week on the Go Fishing Show. Good day.